Chasing new heights. When opportunity presents itself, don't be afraid to go after it. You can never cross the ocean until you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Everything happens by, with or through people. Nothing just happens on its own. Chasing new height is about seeing connections others can't, seizing opportunities others won't, and forging new direction that others haven't. Whenever you see a successful business, someone once made a courageous decision. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Find the courage to pursue your dreams and achieve your goals. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Don't just be a dreamer. Create goals for yourself and follow them to the end. Explore. Dream. Discover. Pursuing your dreams involves you accepting where you want to go. Don't allow anybody else to talk you out of things or discourage you from doing whatever you want to do. Be brave enough to live the life of your dreams according to your vision and purpose, instead of the expectations and opinions of others. Don't let people discourage you from living your dreams. Whatever you can do, or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. In dreams and in love there are no impossibilities. Even the word itself says I'm possible. So chase that dream. When you wake up in the morning, look yourself in the mirror and say you can do it. You have to speak your dream out loud. Never doubt that you are valuable and powerful. Make your decision now and start taking action to really live your dream. By not taking bold steps to live your dream, not only are you missing out on fully living, but the world is missing out on the greatness you have to offer. Be bold. Hurry up, your dreams are waiting for you. But they will not wait forever. I've always believed that anyone can achieve their dreams, regardless. I've always had this attitude about no excuses. A belief that I can go on and do what I need to do. To go on, to succeed, regardless. The journey toward your big dream changes you. In fact, the journey itself is what prepares you to succeed at what you were born to do. And until you decide to pursue your dream, you are never going to love life the way you were meant to. Whatever you do, do it well. Do it so well that when people see you do it, they will want to come back and see you do it again. And they will want to bring others and show them how well you do what you do. When you have big dreams, you're going to have big challenges. If you were an average person, you would have average problems. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. There are limitless potential that lies within you. Your limits are all within yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it. Everything you can imagine is real. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes a lot of hard work. If you can dream it, you can do it. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. Nurture your dream every day. A strong dream will empower you to take bold decisions and allow you to follow your heart. Action is the foundational key to all success. Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star. You will not do incredible things without an incredible dream. Go further than you planned. You will be surprised how often you get it. If you follow your dreams, it means you follow your heart. And if you follow your heart, I don't think you can go wrong. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want. You'll never find peace of mind until you listen to your heart. Having the courage to stand up and pursue your dreams will give you life's greatest reward and life's greatest adventure. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. You have something special. You have greatness within you. Follow your dreams. If you have a goal, and you want to achieve it, then work hard and do everything you can to get there. One day it will come true. The dreams that you hold for your future are what you dream about at night. They're always at the back of your mind. They're what your heart desires. They keep you going. Accept reality and have a backup plan. But always follow your dreams no matter what. Have a dream, make a plan, go for it. You'll get there, I promise. We'd achieve more if we chase the dream instead of the competition. If you limit your choices only to what seems possible or reasonable, you disconnect yourself from what you truly want. And all that is left is a compromise. The 4 C's of making dreams come true: curiosity, courage, consistency, and confidence. To know yourself is the first and most important step in pursuing your dreams and goals. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. We all have our own life to pursue. And we all have the power to make wishes come true, as long as we keep believing. All of our dreams can come true. The only thing worse than starting something and failing is not starting something. We must all remember that if we believe in ourselves and never give up, we can accomplish our wildest dreams. With enough passion and dedication, anything is possible. Remember, it's never too late to follow your heart. Hear your inner voice, and go after what you truly want in life. So, take the plunge, do your best. Working hard for something we love is called passion. Let your ambitions fly, let nothing hold you back. Until you spread your wings, you have no idea how high you can fly. Let's fly high, not to rest but to persist. Always dream big, fly high and reach the top. When fears are grounded, dreams take flight. Imagination is the highest kite one can fly with. Don't be scared to fly high, 'cause it will inspire others. Fly so high that the haters can't pull you down. Dare to dream. Dare to fly. Dare to be the ever-chosen one to touch the sky. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Flying starts from the ground. The more grounded you are, the higher you fly. The moment you doubt whether you can fly, you cease forever to be able to do it. Hold fast to dreams. For if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. It is a bird's imagination, not its wings, that determines how high it can fly. Just as the bird needs wings to fly, a leader that will fly needs useful information to flow. Leaders learn. Keep going, because there is nothing worse in this world than to stop. Simply keep flying. Your dreams are what define your individuality. Just dare to learn, for you are born to fly. You become excellent when you fly at a level that creates a wide gap between where you were before and where you are now. Fly like the eagle. The eagle flies as if it never remembered it was once an egg. Fly free. Fly high. Aim high. Fly higher. Don't just fly, soar high. Soar high but stay grounded. Hold on to your dreams and life will give you wings. The man who has no imagination has no wings. Choose to soar. Choose to fly your dreams. Your attitude is your altitude. It determines how high you fly. In order to fly, all one must do is simply miss the ground. To fly high you must come out of the nest and dream high. To soar with eagles all you need to do is believe that you can fly. No one should negotiate their dreams. Dreams must be free to fly high. Our dreams wrapped in desire let us fly high enough to get the reward. Fly high. Not for the world to see you, but for you to see the entire world. You can't fly if your wings are holding the baggage of yesterday. Let go. Fly. With fear, you crawl on the ground. Without fear, you fly in the skies. It's through the fall that you'll realize you can fly. Be true to yourself and follow your heart. If you want to fly, you need to grow up. So come out of your cozy comfort zone. Yell out and break the boundaries you are stuck in. then only you can fly. A person with low standards will forever be walking. A person with high standard will soon stop walking and start running. Later, they'll soon stop running and start galloping. The next time you see him, he's either flying or soaring. Be that man. Fly high. Easy but full of efforts. Just put all your strength in it. Fly high as you can. Reach to the top. That height when you can blindfoldedly fly. With no pressure of falling. That's successful life. Although it may seem daunting. Sometimes taking the first step towards achieving our goals can be the most rewarding thing we do. Having the courage to pursue our dreams can help us reach new heights and discover hidden potential. Whether it's starting a business, engaging in a new hobby, or in personal life, one has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. If you follow your dreams and spend your life doing what brings you joy, you are more likely to find success. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Remember, we're not always going to be here. Live life to the full, with purpose and passion, pursuing your dreams. Hope that you find these speeches resonate with you and inspire you to take action. Share these with friends or family who may be struggling to find the motivation they need to reach their dreams.
The end of Today we look at the incredible power of your mindset. Our thoughts and beliefs have a profound impact on our lives. It shapes the way we perceive the world, and has a powerful influence on the actions we take. Life is going to beat you to the ground. Life will break you. Just when you think you have been through the most hell you ever will face. But with the right mindset, you can achieve greatness and overcome any obstacle that comes your way. If you set your mind to do it, it will hit you even harder. And you think about quitting every single day. But nothing good comes easy. So don't give up. Keep fighting. Waking up every day with a sense of dread, not knowing how you are going to make it, and not even having the slightest idea of where you are going to start from. And you feel you are alone, and all you feel around is darkness. And you have got to say to yourself, even when you fail again and fail again, after facing rejection after rejections, many times with tears in your eyes, even with parched throat and empty stomach, you just have to believe in yourself. If others can make it, it's possible, you can make it. With the right beliefs, attitudes, and values, you can shape your perception of the world. Even when life knocks you down, sometimes you got to take 2 steps back in order to strategize, in order to move forward. When you are in that darkness, it's very easy to think you are hopeless. It's very easy to believe it's over for you. It's very easy to feel defeated. It's very easy to sit there and hope that something or someone will come and save you. But you are the one that will save yourself. Your mindset is everything. It will determine if you will make it or not. There is nothing in this world that can do more for you than your own mind. You got to save yourself. By yourself. You can't sit there and wait for the light to come. You have got to move forward and step your way into the light. That darkness is temporary. And you can fight your way out of it. With the right mindset. It only takes willpower. You think this is it for you. This is far from it. If you are sleeping more hours than your competition, and you truly believe you are giving it your all, wake up. Wake up earlier. But more important, wake up to yourself. You got to change your mindset. You got to start thinking in ways that you have not thought before. You got to start seeing possibilities for your life you haven't seen before. You can achieve more than you think you can. You are capable of things that would surprise yourself. You have got to start using your mind to find new ways to break through all the roadblocks in front of you. When you have the will, you find a way. And there's always a way. You can get through whatever is in front of you. If you decide to. You just got to stand for what you believe in. And don't let anyone turn you around. This is your life. This is your dream. Nobody going to fight for what you want more than you. If it's going to happen, it's up to you to make it happen. If you can focus on finding those ways to win, and stop focusing on the ways you are losing, you can make it. Everything in your way is just life testing you. Do not fail the test. Rise up and destroy these barriers. The people who win, the most common traits they have, is they find solutions, while the losers find problem. The winners are relentlessly working to move their lives into a better state of being. They don't care about the facts. They don't care about the odds. All they do is make a plan and execute the plan. If you change your way of thinking and start seeing the possibilities for you and your current situation, you will start moving forward toward victory and away from feeling helpless. But you have got to affirm to yourself that you have what it takes to get through this. Your mind and spirit need to be aligned in the feeling of certainty that I will not stop until I emerge successful and succeed. I will make it happen, no matter what it takes. That this is nothing but a temporary inconvenience. There is nothing that can stop you from reaching your goal. There is nothing that is stopping you from achieving your dream. Most people won't do that. Most people give up so easily. They never use the real power inside them to do anything great, because they can't see those possibilities for their life. Your mindset is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your dreams and overcome any obstacle. So embrace the power of a growth mindset. Believe in yourself, and nothing will slow your progress like a negative mindset. Your vision and your perspective of how you see your life is what dictates what you become. If you only ever see yourself as doing just enough to get by, that's all you will ever achieve. But if you see yourself doing massive things, living beyond what other people could possibly conceive, that's exactly what you will get. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. So when you are going through turbulence on your path to success, you have got to hold that vision firmly in your mind. Don't allow this negative world to throw you off course. Hold the vision and keep running towards it. Your mind is your strongest weapon. It has the ability to adapt to any level of pain or difficulty imaginable. It's up to you to harness its power and use it to create new things for you. You can become more creative, more intelligent, more unstoppable. It's only a matter of your mind. You control your mind. You control your life. And when you control your mind, there is nothing out of reach for you. You can be, do, and have whatever you want. The only one who can stop you is you. Some of you have had your business fall apart. Some of you have had your career fall apart. Some of you have been disappointed in a dream, in a desire, in a goal, in an ambition, and things just haven't worked out the way you wanted them to. And you are starting to feel maybe sometimes a little hopeless. That it will never change. Nothing is ever going to be any different. And we rationalize with ourselves. That's it's time we automatically stop. It's why a bunch of us give up so much in life so quickly. About life. But I tell you something. The greatest pain of my life. Sometimes we think the pain is what controls us. But it's actually our subconscious mind. That if we ever tapped into that, that's what dictates most of our lives. If you don't control pain, it will control you. What is it that will make it worth it for you? Worth fighting the pain, to face the rejections, to brainstorm and not be intimidated, and say I can do this. What is it that will make it worth it for you to raise the bar on yourself and say, I got some more stuff in me? What is it that will make it worth it for you to make I won't give up yourself? That you become empowered by it? What is it that will make it for you when you want to give up and things are working against you? What is it that will help you get back up again? You need to find that one thing. Your mindset is a powerful tool that can help you achieve your dreams and overcome any obstacle. So embrace the power of a growth mindset. Believe in yourself, and nothing will slow your progress like a negative mindset. When everything is relaxed and peaceful. Yes, we know what we want to be. We know the person we want to become. When nothing is on the line. It looks very easy to calculate it. But as soon as that heart start to race, or the bills and the pressure of the lifestyle, or the job, all of a sudden, we start to settle for less. If you know within yourself you can give more, then give more. When you are talking to others, when you reflect within yourself, can you give more? Can you sacrifice 1 hour of sleep? I don't want to be that person. That's great when everything is going all good. But when something goes wrong, remember that your mindset is within your control. And with the right attitude, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. I want to be that person that shows up. In the rain, sun or snow. And they are going to give you everything they got. You got to take my life before you take my drive. I'm talking concrete commitment. I'm talking about commitment that says, I'm going to stay true to what I said I would do, long after the mood that I have said it has left. If you sacrifice now, you will enjoy the benefits for many tomorrows. You see, in order to have the things that others don't, you must do the things that others won't. Are you willing? Will you be that person that will? Your mindset will determine if you will fight for your goals, your dreams, and your vision. Your mindset will determine if you are among the 3% who didn't give up. These are the 3% who employ the other 97% of people that did give up. Your mindset will determine whether you are remembered or forgotten. Do you think you have what it takes? Because character is not something we inherit. But character is something that we got to wake up every single day. And while some people may have a fixed mindset, believing that their abilities and talents are predetermined, others have a growth mindset, recognizing that their potential is limitless and can be developed through effort and persistence. We got to keep fighting it, and we got to build it. In the midst of adversity, in the midst of challenges, in the midst of failures, we got to get up every single day. Every day many choices are presented to you. And we got to fight for happiness. We got to fight for joy. Don't quit. Don't give up. You see, nothing worthwhile in this life comes easy. If it did, as the saying goes, everybody would do it. Everyone doesn't do it. They don't do it because it's hard. Because their standards are set by their peers. Because they lack the courage. Because their mindset is stuck in the easy road. And when life knocks you down, jump back up and say, it's not over until I succeed. Your mindset is everything. There is no greater asset than you. Your own mind. Are you going to give up? Or have you got some fight left in you? Do you think you have what it takes? So I challenge you today to take a close look at your own mindset. Are you limiting yourself with negative thoughts and beliefs? Or are you embracing the possibilities of growth and change? Never stop striving to become the best version of yourself.
Life is a demanding journey. More than not, it demands an effort that seems to exceed our abilities. Success is what happens after you have survived all of your disappointment. Success is achieved and maintained by those who try and keep trying, so don't give up. Life isn't finding shelter in the storm, it's about learning to dance in the rain. You can't change the direction of the wind, but you can adjust the sails to always reach your destination. Just because you stumbles and loses your path doesn't mean you are lost forever. Don't give up. Don't let the fear of the time it will take to accomplish something stand in the way of your doing it. The time will pass anyways. We might just as well put that passing time to the best possible use. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. No matter what you are going through, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't give in to discouragement, so success doesn't slip past you. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you keep moving. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up. Success in life comes when you simply refuse to give up, with goals so strong that obstacles, failures and loss only acts as motivation. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection we can catch excellence. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, you can never go wrong. Whatever course you decide upon, there is always someone to tell you that you are wrong. There are always difficulties arising which tempt you to believe that your critics are right. To map out a course of action and follow it to the end requires courage. No matter how strong our resolve, sometimes we get frustrated and want to give up. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Nothing is impossible, even the word itself says I'm possible. Ever tried, ever failed? No matter what, try again, fail better. There is no failure except in no longer trying. Failure is only the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Character consists of what you do on the third and fourth tries, so don't give up. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Successful men keep moving, they make mistakes but they don't quit, so don't give up. You never give up, you do a task to the best of your abilities and beyond. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. You muster things you think you cannot do. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Instead of letting your hardship and failure discourage or exhaust you, let them inspire you. When you give up on life, never give up on yourself because there is so much for you to keep on giving. It's not that I'm smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer till I get result. It doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop, success is assured. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in great ways. Ambition is the path to success, persistence is the vehicle you arrive in. Always remember why you started. The people who never give up are the people who reach their aim. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Successful men and women keep moving, they make mistakes but they don't quit. Don't give up on your dream or your dream will give up on you. Don't stop when you are tired, stop when you are done. Perseverance is the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. Don't worry about being successful, but work hard toward being significant and the success will naturally flow. Failure happens all the time, it happens every day in practice. What makes you better is how you react to it. Part of being a champ is acting like a champion. You have to learn how to win and not run away when you lose. 97% of the people who quit are employed by the 3% that never gave up. Most of the important things of the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals, so don't give up. If you fall behind, run fast, never give up, never surrender, rise up against the odds. Every mountaintop is within reach if you keep climbing. Never give up, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. If you believe it will work out, you will see opportunities. If you believe it won't work, you will see obstacles. Survival can be summed up in 3 words: never give up, just keep trying.
No excuse. No more excuses. It is time to take responsibility for your life. What is stopping you? Are you tired? You didn't get enough rest? Are you tired? Don't you have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what is stopping you? No matter how bad things have been, focus on what you can do now to make it better. Don't have enough money? Is that the thing stopping you? Making excuses sounds best to the person that is making them. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Today is the day you give up the story. The story you made up. About why you aren't there yet. The story you made up. About why you can't do it. The story you made up. About why you can't succeed. About why you are not good enough. Telling everybody you are sad and sob stories. Trying to get people to show up to your pity parties and your pity parades. If you ever see me in a Tesla in a 5-star hotel, it's because I made no excuse. Living my life to the fullest. Today I know I am the creator. The creator of my life experience. Don't get jealous of me. Because I worked my ass off to get it. Nobody handed me nothing. Wake your ass up. Awaken the beast inside. It's game on. It's go season. Today there are no excuses. Today I make the commitment. It's time for you to take advantage of the access and the resources that you have. The resources in your country and in your community. You got a problem with your life. You got a problem with your environment. Do something about it. If you want it, go get it. Recognize that the excuses are not valid. Today I know I decide. I decide how I react to challenges. Excuses are conjured up. Excuses are fabricated. They are lies. They don't exist. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, I don't give up. I don't give in. You have time. You have the skills. You have the knowledge. You have the ability. You accept responsibility for your circumstances. You make no excuses. You have the support. And the willpower. And the discipline. You focus on what can be done. And you make things happen. To get it done. The fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. It's time to take your life to the next level. No more excuses. No hesitation. I will reach my goal. Everything is uphill that's worthwhile. And it's not going to come to you. And it's not going to fall in your lap. The strong make no excuses. I am strong. You are strong. We make no excuses. Reaching my goal. It's not going to be something that's going to be so simple. It's always going to be difficult. Things aren't always going to work out as planned. That's life. None of us can escape life's challenges and hardships. What separates those who succeed and those who fail is how we respond to life's challenges. If you want it, you got to go get it. This is your chance. This is your shot. So give it your best shot. This is your moment. When I look back at my life in 10 years, I want to know I chose my life. I didn't settle for less. When I look back, I will know that I made no excuses. And because of that I have no regrets. This is your time. This is your place. This is your opportunity. This is my time. This my moment. What action can you take now to ensure your life will be better in the future? Today you will give up that story. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Ain't no such thing like tomorrow. We only got today. It's your dream. If you are going to have it. Failures suffer setbacks and stop growing. Winners suffer setbacks and keep going. When challenges appear, I keep going. Get your butt up and make it happen. If you are going to have it. Rise and grind. No matter how hard it gets. We ask, how can we do this? How can we win? We win. Because we make no excuses. Excuses are for the weak. Responsibility is for the strong. You still got work to do. It's grind season. No excuses. No procrastination. No hesitation. No doubt. No regrets. No excuses is easy to say. But we break that promise we made to ourselves. But the real person that we are hurting is ourselves. Breaking our promises with an excuse. We are breaking accountability and trust with ourselves. My failure revealed to me several life lessons. One lesson that it showed me was to never give up. We don't follow through with that goal. Or the thing that we've set out to do. Do you really trust yourself? If you've made lots of goals for your progress, and you've made excuses and you haven't met those goals, you are right on track to achieving success. Until you stop trying. You can fool other people, you can fool yourselves. But you can't really fool yourselves subconsciously. You actually know that you haven't achieved that which you set out to. And accomplish what you put out in front to do. If you had continued to try to reach your goal, you would have achieved success. It's okay that you've done that. We all make excuses. It's okay to have failed. And the great thing about failing is that it gives us something to learn from it. Learning from your failures. My failure also taught me to never give up. You would have achieved success if you hadn't given up. Hopefully we learn from our experience, or we gain something even when we fail. Stop making more excuses for yourself. There is nothing impossible to him who will try. Meaning that there is no such thing as an impossible goal. Keeping to that goal. Following through. And feeling really good about accomplishing that goal. And keeping that accountability with yourself. And building up trust from there. Another life lesson that my failure taught me was to set your goals high. To a point where you can't stop trying until you have met your goal. It's all about building trust. That you're going to follow through. And do the things that you told yourself that you were going to do. That's really what no excuse is really about. In the end, it doesn't really matter what other people think of you. The things that you told other people that you were going to do. In setting a goal. You set up a grand goal and you break it down into smaller goals. But it's really important to keep the promises that you made to yourself. That's the big takeaway for today. Setting a goal even if it's small. Following through. And making you believe that you're going to do what you said you're going to do. However, ensure that your goals and timeline set are realistic. Otherwise you will end frustrated chasing castles.
Keep grinding. Don't give up. Starve your distraction and feed your focus. Even though they say there is light at the end of the tunnel, you keep grinding because you don't know how long it takes to get to the end of that tunnel and meet light. So keep grinding. There are no shortcuts in life. You need to make something of yourself. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. The only way to be better is to hustle. Because the more you hustle, the easier it is to achieve that goal and the better you become. Hustle may seem illogical, so is failing not an option. No rich parents, no handouts, no favors, straight hustle 24/7. Focus, strive and convince your mind and body to step out of the comfort zone and work harder. Look in the mirror, what do you see? Deep inside you, there is a person who refuses to be kept inside. You will never be motivated. You just have to discipline yourself to hustle. We all feel lazy. Sometimes the hustle can be tiring that you just want to quit and give up. That's what losers do. Good things comes to those who aspire to it. So hustle hard for a better you to emerge. Push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. Some succeed because they are destined to, but most succeed because they are determined to. Greatness is sifted through the grind. Therefore don't despise the hard work now, for surely it will be worth it in the end. You looked above and see those acclaimed entrepreneurs and wonder how they got there. They have a hustle life where they have worked tirelessly day after day to achieve their goals. Because success requires constant grind. But what gets them to that envious top is hustle. Don't stay in bed, unless you make money in bed, so hustle. You are only confined to the walls you build around yourself. Success is 10% talent and 90% hustle, so hustle. Suffer the pain of hustle or suffer the pains of regret. Choose your suffer. Pain is temporary, but it may last for a day, months or even a year. But eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. So the price I will pay for my tomorrow freedom is hustle. What is hustle? Hustle is striving to be the best in the world, having unrivaled level of patience, learning something new every day, starting before you are ready and getting shit done. Your reality is yours. Stop wasting time looking at someone else's reality while doing nothing about yours. Hustling helps you achieve your dreams and goals. You hustle when you really want to make more money, so start working day and night. When you start the hustle, there will be obstacles, doubters, mistakes and setbacks along the way. But with hard work and perseverance and self-beliefs, and with the reason why you start, there is no limit to what you can achieve. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started. You have to stay motivated to your goals in order to attain achievement and accomplishments. The best gift to you is to hustle. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. I have gotten a dream harder than my sleep and my bed, so I hustle while others are sleeping. Every day is a hustle. Do I get tired? Yes. Do I give up? No. I know if I failed, I wouldn't regret that. But one thing I know I might regret, is not trying. You won't want to look back at your yesterday and wish you had pushed harder. Strength is the product of struggle. You must do what others don't do to achieve what others won't. No matter how late it looks you are starting, the best time to start is now. Plans are only good intentions unless you hustle hard on it immediately. That turns your reality. If you want to succeed and get things done, you need to hustle, because good things happen to people who try. You have to start doing things which you never thought of. What I lack in talent, I compensate with my willingness to grind it out. The famous American professional boxers, Muhammad Ali, said, "I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting, because they are the only ones that count." With every new step and new hustle you grow professionally and personally. It is an outlet for creativity and making more money. Successful people are not gifted. They just work hard, then they succeed on purpose. Even when illogical, losing is still far from optional. Fuck living basic, I am taking risks. Fuck what they are saying, I am saying this. Don't waste time, it doesn't make you rich. Pressure, pain, ache, and struggle. This is my hustle. I hustle every day. I stay up all night. Fuck living basic. It is only through labor and painful effort, by grim energy and resolute courage, that we move to greater and better things. Without work, magic won't work, so hustle. Hustle until you don't have to introduce yourself. You can watch me, mock me, block me, or join me, but you can't stop me. Be not afraid of going slowly, be afraid of standing still, and keep grinding. Those on the top of the mountain didn't fall there. They hustle their way up there. The hustle brings the dollars, the experience brings the knowledge, the persistence brings the success. The fastest way to get what you actually want in your life is to drop the false belief that you continue to wait in order to have it. Great things happen to those who fight and hustle for it. Waiting is for the weak and poor, a class you don't belong to. Hustle until your haters ask you, is you are hiring? My entire life can be summed up in 4 words. I hustle, I conquer.
No guts, no glory. Your setback is just a setup for your comeback. Life isn't finding shelter in the storm. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Everything that's broken was beautiful at one time. And our mistakes make us better people. Just because someone stumbles and loses their path, doesn't mean they're lost forever. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination. No matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It is never too late to start again. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. It is our attitude at the beginning of a difficult task which, more than anything else, will affect its successful outcome. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Out of difficulties grow miracles. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Ever tried? Ever failed? No matter. Try again. Fail again. Fail better. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. You must do the things you think you cannot do. There should be no boundaries to human endeavor. We are all different. However bad life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection we can catch excellence. I will love the light for it shows me the way, yet I will endure the darkness because it shows me the stars. Instead of letting your hardships and failures discourage or exhaust you, let them inspire you. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Failure is success in progress. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. When a defining moment comes along, you can do one of 2 things. Define the moment, or let the moment define you. Nurture your mind with great thoughts. To believe in the heroic makes heroes. Ambition is the path to success. Persistence is the vehicle you arrive in. By perseverance the snail reached the ark. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Successful men and women keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Failure happens all the time. It happens every day in practice. What makes you better is how you react to it. Giving up is for rookies. Never give up, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. It always seems impossible at first until it's done. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. With the right kind of coaching and determination, you can accomplish anything. If you fall behind, run faster. Never give up, never surrender, and rise up against the odds. Survival is never give up, just keep trying. I know from experience that you should never give up on yourself or others, no matter what. There is no failure except in no longer trying. You just never give up. You do a task to the best of your abilities and beyond. Don't be discouraged. It's often the last key in the bunch that opens the lock. You do what you can for as long as you can. And when you finally can't, you do the next best thing. You back up, but you don't give up. If you're going through hell, keep going. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Don't give up. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started. Stick around. Don't lose your heart. Just keep going, keep at it. Your victory is right around the corner. Never give up. It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. Stop being afraid of what can go wrong and start being positive about what can go right. Either do not begin or, having begun, do not give up. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're going to fail at everything. I refuse to quit because I haven't tried all possible ways yet. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. I have not failed, I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Success seems to be largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice. And most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. Being defeated is often a temporary condition. Giving up is what makes it permanent. Never give up. Today is hard. Tomorrow will be worse. But the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I don't have time to complain. I'm going to press on. It takes a dream to get started, desire to keep going, and determination to finish. Never give up your desire to be what you want to be. Stay focused, persistent, and relentless. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you are done. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day whispering, "I will try again tomorrow." Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it. Go through it. Or work around it. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. The longer you hang in there, the greater the chance that something will happen in your favor. Sometimes adversity is what you need to face in order to become successful. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat. Our greatest glory is not in never falling but in rising every time we fall. Perseverance is the hard work you do after you get tired of doing the hard work you already did. Success happens after you have survived all your mistakes. Every mountaintop is within reach if you just keep climbing. There is no failure except in no longer trying. A failure is not always a mistake. It may simply be the best one can do under the circumstances. The real mistake is to stop trying. We will either find a way or make one. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Look at a stonecutter as an example. Hammering away at his rock, perhaps 100 times without as much as a crack showing in it. Yet at the 101st blow it will split in two. And we both know it was not the last blow that did it, but all that had gone before. The fight is over only if you stop swinging. Successful men and women keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Failure is only the opportunity to begin again. This time more intelligently. The path to success will leave you calloused, bruised, and very tired. It will also leave you empowered. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. You're a fighter. Look at everything you've overcome. Don't give up now. It takes a dream to get started, desire to keep going, and determination to finish. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. Don't give up. I believe you can make it. Remember, every champion was once a contender that refused to give up. Things don't go wrong and break your heart so you can become bitter and give up. They happen to break you down and build you up so that you can be all that you were intended to be. Believe when I say we're in hell right now. Gentlemen and ladies, believe me. And, we can stay here and get the shit kicked out of us. Or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of this hell 1 inch at a time. Your victory is right around the corner. Never give up. If you fall behind, run faster. Never give up, never surrender. Rise up against the odds. If you're going through hell, keep going. Tough times are inevitable in life and in business. But how you compose yourself during those times defines your spirit and will define your future. You will never be successful until you turn your pain into greatness. Until you allow your pain to push you from where you are to push you to where you need to be. Stop running from your pain and embrace your pain. Your pain is going to be a part of your prize, a part of your product. Don't give up on yourself yet, try one more time. When you face difficult times, know that challenges are not sent to destroy you. They're sent to promote, increase and strengthen you. Celebrate small victories. Although they may not yet count as your big comeback. These will help re-establish your self-esteem and empower you to take on the challenges that lie ahead. I love the man that can gather strength from distress and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink. But he whose heart is firm and whose conscience approves his conduct will pursue his principles unto death. Tough times never last, but tough people do. You may feel like you're up against the ropes, or like you can't turn things around in your life. Just remember, it isn't over till it's over. And you can mount a comeback. Whatever course you decide upon, there is always someone somewhere to tell you that you are wrong. There are always difficulties arising which tempt you to believe that your critics are right. To map out a course of action and follow it to an end requires courage. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is true strength. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will to carry it through. Anyone can give up, it's the easiest thing in the world to do. But to hold it together when everyone else would understand if you fell apart, that's true strength and guts. No matter how hard the battle gets or no matter how many people don't believe in your dream, never give up. Just keep moving ahead because action creates momentum, which in turn creates unanticipated opportunities. If we're growing and winning, we're always going to be out of our comfort zone. Striving to achieve our big goals and dreams doesn't come easily. Reaching for the stars and aiming for change can be painful. It's hard work. Which is why so many people give up. The people who reach their aims aren't typically the lucky ones. They are people who has and just never gave up. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break. Stand firm and tames the fury of the water around you. Your setback is just a setup for your comeback.
Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Never give up, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. There is no failure except in no longer trying. So don't give up. Character consists of what you do on the third and fourth tries. Winners never quit, and quitters never win.
The eagle's mindset. To be successful, you need the mindset of an eagle. You fly alone like an eagle. If one believes you are an eagle long enough, you will eventually end up soaring like one. Be innocent like a dove, strong like an ostrich, fierce like a hawk, wise like an owl, and swift like an eagle. An eagle earns its honor from the storms it endures. So the wins and failures are not supposed to be the reason you quit. Rise up and adopt an eagle mentality. An eagle does not run away from the rain, the storm and the wind. But the eagle avoid the rain by flying high above the clouds on the strength of the wind that is supposed to bring it down. Challenge yourself to leave environments where people have accepted mediocrity. Surround yourself with people who are going places. Problems are common, but altitude makes the difference. When you give up excuses, you start finding great results. Fly above negativity. Life is not a game of luck. If you want to win, you work hard for it. Those who fly solo have the strongest wind and reach the highest altitude. Don't be afraid to fly alone. Be an eagle instead of flocking like pigeons. Self-discovery will always be the highest type of knowledge in one's life. Don't be afraid of being outnumbered. Eagles fly alone, pigeons flock together. You are not called to be a canary in a cage. You are called to be an eagle, and to fly sun to sun, over continents. Eagles fly alone, at high altitudes. Eagles don't fly with other small birds, therefore stay away from narrow-minded people. Those that bring you down. Those that may not believe in your dreams. Eagles fly with eagles. The company of person you hang around will eventually determine the person you become. Keep good company. Keep company with person of high altitude. Person who set the bar high above their reach and stretch themselves to achieve it. Eagles have a vision. They have the ability to focus on something as far as 5 kilometers away, no matter what the obstacles. The eagle will not move his focus from the prey until he grabs it. Have a vision and remain focused in your life, no matter what the obstacles and challenges you may face. Sometimes walking away seems to be exactly what you need. But don't give up and you will succeed. Eagles are fearless. An eagle will never surrender to the size or strength of its prey. It will always give the fight to win its prey or regain its territory. No matter what the size or big your problems are, don't give up, instead face it. Defeat does not have to be permanent. As long as you are willing to get up and try again, there is no stopping you from attaining your dreams. Successful people are fearless. They face problems head-on. Eagles are tenacious. Eagles love storms. When clouds gather, the eagles get excited. The eagles use the storm wind to lift themselves higher. Once it finds the wind of a storm, the eagles use the raging storm to lift themselves above the clouds. This gives the eagle the opportunity to glide and rest its wings. While in the meantime, all the other birds hide in the branches and leaves of the tree. Achievers are not afraid of challenges. Rather, they relish in them and use them for profitability. People don't take opportunity because the timing is bad. The financial side insecure. Too many people are over-analyzing. But successful people who are ready to soar high like an eagle takes the risk and go for it. Eagles never eat dead things. Eagles never eat dead meat, in other words. Let your plan be dark and impenetrable as night. And when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. An eagle does not scavenge. It only eats the meat from the prey it kills itself. Meaning, do not rely on your past success. Take risk. If you win, you will be happy. If you lose, you will be wiser. Keep looking for new frontiers to conquer. Leave your past where it belongs, in the past. Eagles prepare for training. They remove the feather in the soft grass and the nest so that the young ones get uncomfortable in preparation for flying. And eventually they fly, when it becomes too unbearable to stay in the nest. So leave your comfort zone. Leaving your comfort zone is the hardest thing to do. But you have to let go of the life you are familiar with, and take the risk to live the life you dream. There is no growth there. Eagles possess vitality. When the eagle grows old, his feathers become weak, and cannot take him as fast and as high as it should. This makes him weak and can make him die. So he retires to a place far away in the mountains. While there, he plucks out the weak feathers in his body and breaks his beak and his claws against the rocks until he is completely bare. Because life has no limitation except the ones you make. A very bloody and painful process the eagle goes through. Then he stays in his hiding place until he has grown new feathers, new beaks and claws. Then comes out flying higher than ever before. We sometimes occasionally need to shed off old habits. Sometimes walking away is exactly what you need in order to gain perspectives and return to shatter the walls that keep you from your dreams. No matter how difficult that burden is, so far it no longer add no value to our lives. We should be let go of. You have to believe in yourself, challenge yourself and push yourself until the very end. That's the only way to succeed. If you want to soar high, you have to give up things that weigh you down. Never announce your moves before you make them. Soar high like an eagle. I'm rooting for you.
Unleash the giant in you. It's all about releasing the true potential in you. Life always brings you a test. It's trying to give you a way out of that seeming impossible situation. It's giving you a way not to give up, nor give in to that excuse. You have got to have the mentality to show up every day of your life. I don't care what life throws at you, what inner battle you fight. Just have to find a starting point and fight till you succeed. Part of unleashing giant in you is to hunt. Because those who emerge as successful hunt. They love the process as much as they love the price attached. And some just want the score, they don't love the process. Everybody want to be champion, until it's time to do what champions do. You are a beast, let others talk about it. Talk about how good you are, how strong you are, how fast you smart you, how dogged you are, and how successful you have emerged. Keep your commitment. Never go live the life you once lived. Keep your commitment to creating wealth for yourself, of being the first to break out of poverty circle. Commitment of living the best life money can afford. Keep your commitment of living the life of contributor, where you are a channel and touching other lives. To keep your commitment to be a conqueror, you have to act like it, and have authority and dominance over your time. In life, if life knocks you down 1,000,000 times, try and land on your back. 'Cause if you land on your face, you can't get up. But the reason why you start will help you back up again. In striving for survival, you are going to face a lots of no's and rejection at every turn. But if you are hungry enough, the element of the universe will make a way for you. You are afraid of the effort you put in, if it's going to yield the expected result. The road to success is a bumpy road. Do you think you have the mindset to win? You don't have time to step back. You have got to go forward. You have got to push harder. Push the excuses out of the way. When it get tough, you just have to get tough. Easy is no longer acceptable. Easy does not yield result. You can't cheat your way up. You have got to fight your way up. Not everyone is ready to be at the top. Not everyone is suitable to be at the top. Although everyone wants to be at the top. If you are having a mental breakdown, then the mind will be in control, telling the body everything it has to do. But if the mind is not alright, then the body won't be alright. You need to understand. You have a commitment. A commitment of fighting. Fighting till you unleash the giant in you. A commitment to always improve your abilities. A commitment to build your strength. A commitment to always protect your honor and integrity. And above all, a fight to relentlessly unleash the giant in you. Everything you do at this moment count. You can't wait for someone else to push through it. You have got to push yourself through it. You are your greatest motivator. Your #1 cheerleader. You have got to push yourself. You are born to live and fight. The world is not going to hand it over to you. You have got to fight. So on this day and for the rest of your life, if you are already working, work a bit harder. You can do easy. There is no easy route on the road to success. There is no easy in pushing that weight. There is no easy route in running an extra mile. If it's easy, why are you doing it? If it's easy, how are you growing? If it's easy, how are you going to be your best? Suffer now, and get the reward later. Don't ask for it. Take it. Go get it. By fighting for it. If you believe in the possibilities, then make it work for you. It isn't going to be easy, but it's going to be worth all the effort you put into it. It's not going to be a walk in the park. There is always going to be more to give. You got to be willing to sacrifice. Sacrifice your time, your money, your sleep, your resources. It's going to hurt. You got to be willing to yell out. Whatever it takes. Keep pushing forward. Even if 1 + 1 is not adding up now. You got to be willing to keep fighting. Because you believe in the possibilities. Don't give up on your life. Don't give up on giving it what it takes. Don't give in to that excuse. To get the most out of yourself. That excuse does not understand the power that you possess. I'm not going to let things hold me down. I'm not going to let situations hold me down. I'm going to say no to those excuses. am going to keep fighting. Until the best of me emerge. You have got the voice. You have got the passion. You have got the love. Everything that I have inside. It doesn't matter who you are. Where you are coming from. When the time comes, you must recognize that you got to be better. You got to be stronger. You got to be tougher. Because nothing that did not create you cannot break you. Be the best of yourself. Be the strongest of the strongest. Don't let anything or anyone break you down. Because you have it. It's all you. Possess it. Love it. Give it all it takes. Give it all your best. Be productive. Stay strong. Focus. No excuse. And see the giant in you unleashed.
Your dream will never give up on you. 'Cause the only way around is through it. You need to stop waiting for someday. If you were to die today, the ideas, the dreams, the hopes, the gifts would die with you. Do all the work you can do, every day. And do each piece of work in a perfectly successful manner. Put the power of success and the purpose to get rich into everything that you do. Everyone dreams, yet not everyone reaches those dreams. Is because they never convert their dreams and intentions into a physical goal. So, if you really want to see your dream become a reality, then have that dream motivate you to take some serious action. Putting pen to paper to write that dream down is a good idea. Getting rich isn't about doing certain things. It's about doing things in a certain way. If anybody else in your town can get rich, so can you. And if anybody else in your state can get rich, so can you. Kings and queens, brothers and sisters, remember, by choosing to continuously place one foot in front of the other, one small step at a time, we move in a direction called forward. Would you be satisfied with who you've become? Better yet, would you be satisfied with the little you've done? Or would you die knowing you had more to give and more to live? Your dream will never walk away from you. Only you can walk away from your dream. Chances are high we've only scratched the surface of what we could be doing with our life. Thousands of amazing experiences still await our embrace. Most people who lack motivation lack an exciting vision for what they intend to go after. The key word here is exciting vision. Oftentimes, we don't give our goals enough thought. Give your dreams some serious thought. Life wants us to dive in deep. It wants us to experience, explore, and reach the mysteries, the treasures and the joys that await it. It wants us to grow, to give, and to live to our fullest capacity. Your dream never gives up on you. Only you can give up on your dream. Your dream will never die. It will live on inside you until you decide to bring it to life. It wants us to be great. But most, maybe not you, but most, are still dawdling in the shallow waters of life. So, dream. Dream beyond the familiar. Stretch beyond comfort and convenience, using what you have to reach for it. And do so with no shame. And beyond doubt. Many sit there wading like a toddler in a kiddie pool on a beach. They linger in their confined play space, content and distracted. Your dream never gives up on you. Only you can give up on your dream. Your dream will never die. It will live on inside you until you decide to bring it to life. Many splash around their life like little kiddie with their toys, while a vast ocean of life, adventure, and infinite depth stirs and thrashes right next to them. What a waste! They sit and they play, and they wait. They wait for their ocean of success to come to them. They wait for someday to arrive, like somebody is going to give it to them. They keep telling themselves, someday it will happen, I just know it. But they never do anything to move towards their someday. They never make a decision, and they sure as hell never take any action. They dream upon a star, but never shoot for the star. Fruitlessly they wait. They wait for every single star and every single planet to align before they seize their moment. Everything has to be perfect before they do what they've always dreamed of. Instead, they stick to their conveniences, their comforts, and their mind-numbing laziness. And so, Their gifts and their aspirations get trapped. They get trapped in the future. They get trapped in this little capsule called someday. There is no dream too big. Every dream has a process. Every dream has a solution. The solution begins with belief. The belief begins with taking a step of faith. By thought, the thing you want is brought to you. By action you receive it. A man's way of doing things is the direct result of the way he thinks about things. The world is not all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place. It doesn't care how tough you are. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it isn't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. But that's not you, my friend. At least I hope it's not. Or maybe it is. Let's see. How many times have you said to yourself, "Someday I'll get into shape. Someday I'll get started on my book. Someday I'll start selling my art. Someday I'll start my own business. Someday I'll be rich enough to give it all away"? But those somedays have yet to come. They are still far, far away, off in the distance. Your better future is a dream, for yourself and for your family. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want to see? You've got to dream those dreams. When is the last time you've taken a risk? Going outside doesn't count. Sure, it's risky if you are allergic to sunshine and fresh air. But I am sure that's not you. Taking risks doesn't have to be something that puts your life or financial well-being in danger. It can be as simple as applying for a job you don't feel qualified for but deeply want. Or it can be asking that hot co-worker of yours out on a date. It can even be something as small as starting that side hustle. Truly, without dreams and visions, our motivation to achieve will perish. So, be sure you decide to go for something that inspires your heart and soul. The clearer and more enticing your dreams, the more intense and lasting your motivation will be. Dare to dream. But, you can't just stop with a dream. We all have dreams of having a better future, making more money, getting nicer things, gaining more of this and gaining more of that. Remember, your dream will never walk away from you. Only you can walk away from your dream. Your dream will never give up on you. Only you can give up on your dream you've been daydreaming about. Remember, we are not the sum of our intentions. We are the sum of our actions. So, do your motivation a favor and transform that dream of yours into a goal. Because goals, after all, are just dreams with a deadline. May you journey courageously and with hope. May you persevere, holding on to the same reason you started. As your reason cannot afford to surrender here. Risk doesn't have to be big. But if you want to advance towards those dreams of yours, they must be taken. So for the love of God, mix things up in your life a bit and take some dogged risks. Even a seemingly empty hand remains a hand that can be used. By choosing to continuously place one foot in front of the other. One step at a time we move in a direction called forward. Knowing that even years of slow steps takes us further than a lifetimes of no steps. Average is easy. Average is boring. Average is potential unrealized. But if you want to reach your potential, you will need to sacrifice your inner couch potato to the gods of success. For there is no dream so big it doesn't have a solution. You are that solution. You will stumble. You will fall. You will face setbacks. You will wrestle with emotions and thoughts. Selling the lie that quitting brings rest. Lies. I assure you, if you do not wrestle to win, you will wrestle to breathe under the weight and consequences of failure, under the weight of regret. In a world where society is conditioned to search for the instant, they become fearful of the extraordinary and dream only as far as it is convenient. But I ask we use what we have to reach for what we want. Charging forward, be it barefoot, scared, empty-handed, outnumbered, cold, wet, alone, and against all odds. Be assured that history salutes the extraordinary. Your dream will never die. It will live on inside you until you decide to bring it to life. There is no dream too big. Every dream has a process. Every dream has a solution. The solution can only be found with belief. The solution can only be found by you. No matter how strong our resolve. Sometimes we get frustrated and want to give up. Whether that happens at work, training for a big race, or even a relationship. Those are the times when we most need some encouragement. That could be a pep talk or reading just the right inspirational quote. It's time to channel your inner energy. Get the eye of the tiger. And embrace the struggle. Because it is important never to give up on your dream. Greatness is attained only by thinking of great thoughts. While you rest, do not think of your present weakness. Think of the strength that is coming. Success is becoming what you want to be. And is attained by applying your energies to your work. Figuring out how to stay motivated. In the face of failure or after a particularly demoralizing setback. Can feel nearly impossible. Your spirits are low. You feel defeated. And you're starting to wonder why you even bothered in the first place. But never give up. While giving up when the going gets tough might sound tempting. But learning how to persevere and finish strong is so much more rewarding. Most people sit around and wait for life to happen to them or for them. No one ever got rich by studying poverty and thinking about poverty. The very best thing you can do for the world is to make the most of yourself. They wait for a sign, a handout, or some big push from the outside. You'll never get this push. So, if you're waiting for things to change, stop. If you want things to change, you have to put forth the energy and determination to make the change. No one else will do it for you. So who are you? Are you a no-getter? Or a go-getter? Your dream will never give up on you. 'Cause the only way around is through it.